Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to cut through the noise and get you informed fast. Today, we're getting into something that kind of dictates the vibe in our homes. Deep cleaning, if your shower screen looks, well, permanently frosted maybe, or your taps have those chalky white collars, then yeah, this one's definitely for you. Our mission today is to figure out how often we really need to deep clean. We've got this fascinating source with some surprisingly useful ideas. Think of it as maybe a cheat sheet for managing your home upkeep, turning chores into, well, a win.
Exactly. And it's more than just, wiping things down. It's about strategy, an optimal strategy for keeping your home maintained. Our main source is this guide, the Bournemouth Deep Cleaning Cadence Guide. And cadence here just means the best rhythm, the frequency for your cleaning tasks. And this guide, surprisingly, gets really specific. It could genuinely change how you approach things at home. It goes beyond the usual vague advice offering different schedules for different homes. The goal isn't just, oh, it looks clean. It's about strategic maintenance, stopping things getting overwhelming, and making sure your space feels fresh, lasts longer. Basically working smarter.
Okay, right. Let's unpack that. Why specific cadences for deep cleaning? Why not just, clean when it looks grubby?
Yeah.
And why Bournemouth? Is there something about that area mentioned in the guide that matters for everyone? Something environmental, maybe?
That's a great place to start. And it links right back to what you said, the frosted showers, the chalky taps. The source points directly at hard water. It actually says, quote, hard water makes Bournemouth bathrooms need extra love. And, hard water isn't just a Bournemouth thing. It's common lots of places. It's the main reason you get all that limescale building up. Understanding that is, well, it's crucial. It tells you straight away why you need to clean more often, and maybe differently, too. It's not just surface dirt. It's minerals sticking around.
Ah, okay. That makes so much sense now. I always just thought I wasn't scrubbing effectively enough. It really puts a name to why, bathrooms especially just feel harder to keep properly clean. You're fighting chemistry, not just mess. So if that's the underlying issue, then yeah, a deep clean must be more than a quick wipe. What exactly does this guide say is a deep clean? What are we actually talking about doing?
Yeah, it's pretty thorough. The guide gives a really detailed list, much more than, a standard tidy up. It defines it as, let's see, degreased hose extractor, inside cupboards, tap showers descaled, grout, skirting, socket switches, internal windows, edges, and floors.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. The key is how comprehensive it is. Hitting spots we often just, overlook day to day. Think about inside kitchen cupboards, right? Crumbs, spills, or the grease on extractor fans, that limescale on taps, shower heads.
Grout lines, yeah.
Exactly. Grout lines, smudges on windows you don't notice until the sun hits them, dust on skirting boards, even sockets and switches, like you said.
Okay, I don't think I've ever intentionally cleaned a light switch as part of cleaning.
Oh, right. But this list shows what it takes to really, reset the place, get it properly clean and hygienic. It's a full refresh top to bottom.
That definitely sounds like hitting the reset button.
Right.
Much more involved than just making things look okay. Sockets and switches.
Okay.
So given how thorough that is, what kind of time scale or cadence does the guide suggest? How often are we meant to be doing all of that?
Right. And this is where it gets practical. It doesn't just give one answer because, homes aren't all the same, are they? So for what it calls baseline homes, sort of your average household, nothing too extreme, the recommendation is a full deep clean, like the list we just discussed, every 3-4 months.
Okay, 3-4 months.
Yeah. But, and this is clever, it suggests pairing that with a monthly mini deep. Focused just on the bathrooms and the kitchen, those high-use areas.
Ah, okay. A top-up, sort of?
Exactly.
Okay.
It's an integrated approach, not just one massive clean, but a regular, manageable cycle. Stops things building up too much. Then you've got high-traffic homes.
Right, like us with the dog and, well, general chaos.
Precisely. Homes with kids, pets, maybe allergies, or if you cook a lot, loads of frying, that kind of thing. For these homes, the cadence shifts quite a bit. It recommends a full deep clean every 6 to 8 weeks.
Wow, okay. That's much more frequent.
It is. It really highlights how much lifestyle impacts things. More activity, more mess means you need that deep reset more often to stay on top of it. And finally, it mentions holiday lets.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, high turnover places. For them, it suggests a monthly deep with quick resets in between guests. And it specifically notes that an end of tenancy is a different spec.
Meaning even more thorough, presumably.
Exactly. Probably a one-off super deep clean. It shows how commercial rentals have, accelerated cleaning needs compared to just living in your own place.
That's incredibly useful, really practical, breaking it down like that. The one-size-fits-all approach clearly doesn't cut it. I like how it connects to actual use. You mentioned that monthly mini deep for baseline homes and quick resets for lets. Could you tell us a bit more about this mini deep? What does that actually involve? It sounds like a key part of the strategy.
It absolutely is. It's crucial for keeping things ticking over. The guide mentions it being about 60–90 minutes, so not ages. And it's designed for keeping everything under control between those big, deep cleans. Focused, like I said, on bathrooms and kitchens, the places that get grubby fastest, right? Think of it as proactive maintenance, a focused strike. Instead of letting limescale or soap scum get really bad over months, these mini deeps tackle the worst of it regularly. Stops it escalating into a huge job later. It's about consistent, manageable effort. Saves time and hassle in the long run, really.
That makes total sense. Proactive, not just reactive, like servicing a car, maybe.
Yeah.
You do the small things to avoid big problems. It reframes it, doesn't it? Not just endless chores, but a smarter way to manage your space, reduce stress, maybe even enjoy your home more. It gives you a plan.
Precisely. That's the bigger picture, isn't it? Cleaning isn't static. It's dynamic. It absolutely needs tailoring. You've got to think about, well, environmental stuff like that hard water example. Big impact. You've got to consider how your home is used, quite baseline, busy high traffic, or something else. And crucially, what does clean actually mean? What's covered in that comprehensive deep clean definition? So this kind of raises a question for you listening, doesn't it? How do these specifics, even though they come from Bournemouth guys, how do they challenge your assumptions about keeping your home when you may be doing too much sometimes, not enough elsewhere, focusing on the wrong things for your situation?
Yeah, this has definitely given me a new perspective, new way to look at the house. We've really unpacked the impact of things like hard water finally explaining those annoying white marks. We've got a much clearer picture of what a proper deep clean involves way beyond just tidying, skirting boards and sockets, noted. And we've learned about those different cadences, the tailored schedules for different kinds of homes, baseline, high traffic, holiday lets. It really makes you look at your own home differently with like fresh eyes.
It does. And thinking about all that, the hard water, the full scope of a deep clean, the different frequencies, I want to leave you with this thought. What's the one area in your home right now that you know needs that deep clean, the one you've been kind of avoiding? And what difference would tackling it actually make to your peace of mind, your general well-being, just something to mull over?
That's a great question to ponder. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive. We really hope these insights help simplify things, maybe improve your home environment a bit, and let your space, truly shine. Until next time.